Hey guys, welcome back to my channel The Vinewood Chef. I hope you are doing great at their homes, and I also hope that you are following both of my channels, Piano with Adi and The Vinewood Chef as well. So today we are making this amazing soft pizza bombs. This recipe is basically a yeast dough in which we have put the pizza filling. So let's start. So here I have 6 tablespoons of warm water and add 2 teaspoons of sugar to it. Now mix well until all the sugar is dissolved. If the water becomes to room temperature, you can microwave it for few seconds to make it a little warm, but make sure it's not hot. So now add 1.5 teaspoon instant yeast. Don't use dry yeast because if you use dry yeast, the time of proving will be more. Now mix well until all the yeast is dissolved. After mixing, set the yeast aside for 5 minutes until your yeast becomes like this. The yeast becomes frothy and foamy. If your yeast does not become frothy and foamy, do not use that yeast, otherwise your bread will not be good. So now take 1.5 cup all-purpose flour or maida and add half teaspoon oregano and half teaspoon chili flakes to it. Now mix well until both the ingredients are dissolved in the flour. Now add the yeast mixture. Now mix it very well until you get a crumbly mixture. You don't have to knead a dough out of it. You just need to mix it well to make a crumbly mixture like this. After mixing, your mixture will look something like this. Now we'll take our mixture onto a tabletop and we'll knead it like this for around 5 to 8 minutes. Until you get a kind of hard dough. So now you can see that our dough is ready. Now we'll add some water to make a soft and sticky dough. Now we'll knead it again for 5 to 8 minutes until you get a dough like this. It is very sticky and it is very messy to work with, but that's how our bread will be made. So after 4 to 5 minutes of kneading, you will see that the dough doesn't remain sticky anymore. After that, we'll add the dough to a bowl and we'll add around a tablespoon of butter to it. Make sure you use softened butter. If you use hardened butter, our dough will become a complete mess and it will be very messy to work with around. So now we'll take the dough onto our tabletop after the butter is mixed partially and we'll knead it again for around 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of kneading, you will notice that the dough becomes very soft. It will become very delicate. Now we'll flatten the dough and tuck in the sides of the dough to let it prove. Now after putting the dough in the bowl, we'll cover it with the lid and prove it for 45 minutes in a greased bowl. After 45 minutes, you will notice that the dough will become almost double in size. It will become very airy. Now punch it to expel all the air out of the dough. Now we'll move on to the main part. Make 3 balls out of the dough. The 3 balls should be largely sized. Now sprinkle some flour onto the dough and flatten the dough a little bit. We don't want a perfect circle, but it should be partially circular. So now we'll spread some pizza sauce or any other sauce of our choice. You can use any other sauce of your choice, and we'll spread it on the center. So make sure that the dough doesn't stick. Now add some onions, add some paneer or cottage cheese, then some mozzarella cheese, and then this is optional. I have put some green chutney according to my choice. You can put any other chutney. Now tuck in the sides of the dough to form a ball. You have to tuck in very perfectly, otherwise when you bake it, the dough will open and all the stuffing will come out, and that will be a huge complete sabji or a mess for you. So now tuck in the sides of the dough like this as shown in the video. Now similarly, you need to make the rest of the balls like this as I am showing in the video. And yes, you have to make a thick sheet, because if you make a thin sheet, you will end up making a hole like mine. My sabji or all the filling came out of the dough when I completely baked it. Now place them onto a baking tray, greased baking tray, and bake them at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes and then at 200 degrees Celsius for 2 to 3 minutes more. So our delicious pizza bombs are ready to be served. Serve it to your friends and family. Let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you, and do comment what you want me to make next. Give this recipe a big thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my channel for more recipes. Bye bye, stay home, stay safe.